Hello everyone, and unfortunately I have some bad news to start this episode with. You'll notice that I have 29 timepieces, yet on the previous episode I had 26. Why is this? Well, in an effort to try and save time, by cutting out a part of the level where I was wandering around aimlessly for about a minute, I decided to go do some editing. When I saved the file back, it corrupted, and because I saved it over the other video after editing it, I lost the original recording, which means I now have to waste my time re-recording this episode, so I'm not in the best of moods. To make matters worse, I can't even show how I got to the, I can't show like the whole build-up to it. I also ended up buying a badge, so I got the regular scooter version for this badge, so I'm really not in the best of moods this episode, because having to re-record a video absolutely sucks, especially because every timepiece I'm going to be getting in this episode is one that I already got. To make matters worse, I also took down the boss in this level, which means that this video is most certainly going to be shorter than what it was before. And I also can't end up walking back to where the pink time rift was, because I've browbeaten the level, it's just going to take me straight back into it. So, to say that I'm very annoyed is an understatement. This is the worst possible thing that could happen. I tried to save people a few minutes by cutting out a part of my video where I was just walking around doing nothing, and I get punished for it. Also, it appears I missed a yarn, so maybe it's not such a terrible thing after all. Oh, come on, let me up. Why won't you let me up? It worked before. But yeah, not a very good start to this recording, because it's just basically forced me to have to redo this episode, which I really didn't want to have to do. I'm trying to figure out how I get to that yarn up there. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to try and remember what I did this episode. I know I defeated the final boss, I know I did this mission that I'm doing again. Where's the yarn? I saw it just a moment ago. Oh, is it?
Why, hello there. You look new around here.
It was just over here, I saw
You
it.
know, I haven't seen a good solid neck like yours for a long time.
But yeah, that's the biggest disaster I've had in an entire episode of recording this. Where I've had to redo an entire recording that I'd already done because the editing, of all things, corrupted the file. So if I'm not in the best of moods this episode, that is why, because no one likes having to redo something, especially when it went pretty much perfectly. And it's made me scared to edit again in case the same thing happens, because I really don't need to re-record multiple of my episodes. That was another one I've missed as well. Let's go grab the other one, and then I'll just complete this mission. Get it, apparently. Well then, And that poses the question of how... Oh, I see. There's swinging things. Okay. Now that I've got that... I didn't collect any yarn in the previous failed recording, so don't have to worry about that at least. But it is kind of annoying that I have to basically redo this entire thing, which is now going to delay me for something else. Remember this guy? Yeah, this one's annoying because he's hiding behind that. Okay. Let's just find one more that's close to where the timepiece spawns. But yeah, I'm very skeptical about editing now, and I'm being extra careful to not save over another file in case this happens again. But lesson learnt, don't save a file over another one until you're guaranteed that it's going to work. Anyway, this. A rare sticker has appeared in Alpine Skyline. We haven't even opened that level yet, so... And that also didn't happen in the previous episode. I think it was Deadbird Studios I had another one in, but I don't really want to go for these stickers. Yeah, I got the scooter badge last time as well. Okay. Now I've got to go beat the boss. Also, the Snatcher is in our... in our spaceship. That happened after I beat him. That's where you unlock Death Wish, but as I mentioned before, I'm not doing Death Wish. So, it's kind of irrelevant. Right, anyway, so... You'd think, oh, this is nice and easy, you can just go and get the last timepiece. I literally went through that.
How the old contractor had his head pop off. That wasn't a coincidence. It popped off the moment he stopped being useful to me. And guess who else just became obsolete? That's right. You. Now that possessed outhouse isn't bothering me anymore, and all those contracts of yours are tidied away, I don't need you around. Besides, you didn't think I was gonna let you keep all these timepieces, did you? They fell in my forest, kid. They belong to me! Capable of, kid. Say goodbye to that little head of yours!
Well, it appears that our hat is so powerful that even the Snatcher can control or powers with it. Right, so Snatcher is where the bosses start to get fairly tricky.
You're probably waiting for me to turn blue, aren't you? Sorry, kiddo. Blue doesn't suit me, and I guess that makes me invincible, huh? That's too bad!
He has a lot of very fast attacks and very difficult to dodge. Yes, this is the same area where we fought the toilet.
Did you just color me blue with my own attack?
Yes, I did.
This can't count, right? Surely this doesn't count. That does it. Time to die!
Right. Oddly enough, that's the harder part of the boss run. In my opinion, anyways. Right, Snatcher only has 4 hits. 5. I think it's 4. The one that he winks is the one that is actually him. No way I was dodging that. Oh, come on. I died on the easier bit, and he had 1 hit left, so he has 5 hits. I got complacent, thinking that I would be able to kill him. I'm just gonna skip this. The frustrating thing is you have to do the entire boss again. And of course, I nail the harder bar, but completely bottle the end. Of course I do. There we go. Okay, got it this time. Snatcher isn't too difficult once you learn his patterns.
You're such a disrespectful young lady. I feel so weak. Please, have mercy. Please, have a seat. All these timepieces landed in my forest. They are my property.
I don't think that's how it works.
So, let's make a deal, young lady. You get out of my forest, and we never see you again. Not a fan. Too bad. You don't make the calls here. Here, I'll even make it easier for you. that's left is for you to sign it.
So, the contract. Get out, just get out. The following parts of the forest will be available. None of it. Get out. Please take all your junk and leave. Seems like a good deal. Stay and have fun. Be nice. All of it. Please be my BFF. And because he's already signed it...
You understand that's not how contracts work, right?
It's your fault for signing it first.
I'm giving you a chance to scram, kid. There's no catches or clauses this time. What if I give you your soul back? Will that make you leave?
You got your soul back. You feel relieved, energized, and just the usual amount of empty.
Yes? No? Hello? Are you there? Why aren't you saying anything? You're quite the character, aren't you? And a tough negotiator. Fine. I'll sweeten the deal for you. Here. Take my last timepiece. If I continue to see you around my forest after this, I'll be very disappointed.
Well, unfortunately, I need to hop back into this level Snatcher to get one more timepiece from the purple time rift. Okay, we got our hat back. There's also a pond in here, if I didn't show that. It respawns, I reckon. This is where the Snatcher showed up. He's just chilling up there. As I mentioned before, that is how you do Death Wish. I'm not doing Death Wish in this playthrough because I'm not skilled enough. So I can just enter the time rift, but I'm going to show how to get to it. In fact, I'm just gonna cut out this part of the video again, so when the level loads, I'm just gonna go straight to the time rift, so I'll catch you guys over there, and this time I'm gonna make sure that it doesn't corrupt, and I won't be saving over the other file. So I'll cut to when I get to the pink time rift, because we already know where it is due to the other episode. Well, the time rift is supposed to be up here, but because I've already done it, it's not there. So I'm just gonna leave the level and then enter the time rift like usual, because it was supposed to be there. So, welcome back to... well, I don't know why I'm saying welcome back, but... so, I'm just gonna hop back into it there. And go in there. Yeah. Sleepy Subcon. So... and it's full of these very EP raccoons, which I really hate that these guys are enemies because they're so cute, and I hate having to beat them up. Make sure you get that first picture frame. It's very easy to miss it. It's the one I missed the first time I did this level. There are 4 picture frames in here, so just be careful. There's one hiding behind here as well, so make sure you don't miss that. Watch out for this wrecking ball because it can catch you off guard. There's another picture frame here. There's one more somewhere. You guys don't have a rift mark, so I will leave you guys alone. There's the last one. Now, I know this thing is spiky, but it's not actually solid for some reason. Getting back out of here is a bit tricky though. Oop. Almost fell off there. Okay. I got all the rift ponds, I think I do. Okay, I've got 5 out of 9, which means I haven't... Okay, well that was not my fault. Oh, there's another raccoon. Rift pond. I hate having to beat them up. I really, really do. But the spiders I feel slightly less guilty, because they literally have like razor sharp legs. Right, there's 2 of the picture pieces in here. There's another raccoon that has a rift pond. Typical. Easiest picture frame there. The second one is a little more tricky to find because it's hiding down here. Okay, 7 out of 9. I think I've got all the rift ponds. We'll go on to the next bit. There's only one picture frame in here, and the last one's in the final one before before you get the time rift. Despite this being icy, it's not actually that slippery, which is kind of nice. That's really cool. I love how I hit I clicked the attack button, but the enemy didn't die. Right, can I actually hit the enemy this time? Thank you. Make sure you get these things here. They shoot a laser thing. I accidentally opened my tab bar again at the side of my screen, which is a problem I'm going to have the entire playthrough at this rate, because it happens pretty much every single time. Another raccoon I had to attack. Why do you make me have to attack these adorable enemies, game? Last one's just down here. Okay. The odds are this is going to be a shorter episode because, well, this is a redo. Leave those 2 each, boys. Okay. And then here's your time piece. Right, let's hope that it doesn't corrupt when I edit it this time, because it's really annoying that it can do that. Alright, but that's the final time piece I'm grabbing this episode, and now I'm all caught up back to where I was, but we'll go over the story, because we did get 9 pictures, which is The Tale of Queen Vanessa. So we have Vanessa and her prince. They were very happy together. Vanessa was the princess of the forest critters, I believe. She saw her prince talking to another lady. She got heartbroken, but it turns out that the prince was just buying some flowers for her, and that the other lady was the flower seller. When he tried to explain to her, she refused to listen. She got the guards to take him away, locked him up in the dungeon where he died, and then she became Queen Vanessa, which we saw in the manor, and then the prince became the Snatcher. So, a very tragic tale. Because I've already done this level, that means that I don't spin the vending machine, but I will spin the other vending machine instead, because I have a ton of rift tokens. Okay, let's see if I get anything good. Music. As much as I like the remixes, I prefer the original soundtrack. So that's a remix, so that's a control. That. I'm not going to spend any more because there's loads of remixes on there. But anyways, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic day.